and welcome to my channel. I'm the Angry Simmer, and today's video is just a quick speed build of a abandoned farm, or no, not an abandoned farm, sort of, an abandoned barn, modern remodel. So basically the idea here is that the sim that I've created, she inherited her family's farm when her grandfather passed away, or like some land, something like that, and when she went to check it out, there was an old barn on the property, and while she, you know, isn't really a own a bunch of land sort of sim, she does like a really cool modern home, and so she decided to kind of sell off pieces of land around, because that's all it was land, and then this barn that was left over, and remodel the barn and make it her own little homestead. So it's really all very open, lots of large windows. There's not a whole lot of privacy to this place, and it's kind of the idea that I took this from was actually a barn connected to some other brick houses in like a city, or like brick buildings. So basically what it was is, like, in London maybe 200-300 years ago, there was a barn, maybe it was more like 200 years ago, but anyways, there was a barn in the town for like a blacksmith or someone of that nature, a craftsman, to do their craft in or store things, and you know, city was built up around it and that sort of thing. But I thought it would be pretty cool to kind of have this look of it was a barn instead of you know, a blacksmith's office. But hey, you know, crazier things have happened, right? But I really did enjoy building this. It's kind of fun and playful, and something that's fairly different from what I usually do. It does kind of feel a little barn-dominium, like from Chip and Joanna's sort of thing. I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking about right now. I will say that it is Tuesday right now, and this video, you guys will see it on Friday. So I am really relieved that I'm getting this done, and we'll be able to put it up today and have the entire week done, so I don't have to worry about anything else but my workouts this week, because we've got some pretty bad ice and snow apparently coming tonight, and I've got to, I gotta go to the gym tonight, and hopefully not get stuck up there. So I will say right here, I had a completely different idea for how this front was going to turn out, and ended up being way more simple than what I intended. But you know, sometimes you just need a simple, easy build. I was very annoyed though that I couldn't put that fence there, because it doesn't take up any space, and I was gonna put like plants on those two spots, but I definitely didn't. I don't know why the sim decided to put gates over here or a fence over here, other than I just thought it would add a little bit of, you know, fun stuff there. And so here's me kind of trying to go with the idea of building it connected, and I was gonna have like some sort of deck on the back, or back entrance, and I was gonna have alcoves and all these things, but I just thought this is the wrong spot for this, and I was like, oh nope, you're gonna go away now. Yeah. And I still, like, I tried the windows here, and when those windows didn't work out, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm done with this. So we just extend the fence, and it's, you know, that makes it feel a little suburban to me, having that fence all the way around, which was kind of like the idea of having some sort of creature comfort feel to it, even though it ends up being still very private, and I don't know, a little bit unique and kind of gothic. And the funny thing is, you can see the sim right there, and she's the last person that you would be like, oh yeah, she loves a gothic modern architecture, when she's standing there, you know, like, I'm on my cell phone, what's going on, let's check Twitter. I don't know how that means that person wouldn't like a modern barn home, but you know, whatever. I'm tired. Haven't been drinking coffee lately because I'm trying to reduce bloating, and hopefully that helps me see more results from my workout. I will say I'm tempted right now, because I'm not seeing a lot of results yet, and I expected to be like, just, yeah, right away, I lost 20 pounds from hanging out with my trainer 3 times. Yeah, I tried a anti-bloat tea from Instagram, you know, one of those Instagram things. I was so wanting to use that yellow. I've tried it before, and listen, all the people on the reviews are so annoyed because they didn't lose fat, they lost water weight. The company never claimed that you would lose any specific type of weight. I lost 14 pounds from the second day, like after 2 days of using that stuff. So I kind of liked the idea of it. And it's a 14-day cleanse, the one that I did, where you do like an energy tea in the morning and then a cleanse at night. And I was very tempted. I was very tempted to order it again, but it's pretty expensive, especially for tea, especially because I have a ton of tea, and I looked at the ingredients and I could get those ingredients for cheaper than what I paid for the tea. Like, you know, you're paying for convenience. It's always how it is. So like if you go to a store and eggs are pre-hard boiled for you, they're going to be more expensive than just going and buying a carton. But it's, you know, the luxury of it. So I do have a detox tea like in my Keurig collection, and then I also have a detox tea that I bought from Walmart. Now, the fun part about detox teas, and I don't know if anybody else would particularly like this fact, but they're usually spicy. And I like a spicy tea, and I'd also like to know why those couches are broken all of a sudden. Anyways, we haven't had an update, so I don't know why my couches are spazzing out on me. Sorry. I went through a CC purge. I showed you guys that, and it just, like, it doesn't seem like it's helped at all. So now I'm annoyed that I took stuff out, and it's still, like, my game's not running any better, and some stuff is actually acting up that had no need for any sort of, like, mesh underneath it. And I know that because those couches were Peacemaker couches. So, anyways. But yeah, so those detox teas, you can get completely safe ones, and I like them because they have a little spice to them. They taste interesting. They've got a different flavor to them. Unlike this bathroom that I'm about to show you that I should have cut out because it's just boring, but I felt like in such a small space with such a limited build to it, you guys would probably been like, you forgot a bathroom. Why didn't your Sim's gonna need a bathroom? We know you cheat, but all the Sims need a bathroom at some point. But no, definitely threw in a quick little tiny bathroom here. It's kind of, I feel like the Sim isn't worried about having a big luxurious bathtub. She seems like the type of girl to me to just enjoy going outside and swimming instead. And I kind of imagine this, even though I've built it in Brindleton Bay, which is my favorite world hands down so far. I kind of imagine that this is a warmer climate, like maybe middle to, probably middle of California. That's where I imagine this lot is, so it stays warmer longer so she can swim longer. Like, it's not true Southern California style place where it's just hot all the time, which is why she has grass. But struggle so hard with those, and I need to write down their names so that I can take them out, because my trick with using Sims 4 Tray Importer doesn't work unless you can place the item. So yay for problems. I wish there was a file. I feel like there is a file where you can look for problematic CC. Also, right here, I really thought that this is really cool, putting this wall in. But once I got done, I was like, I probably should have put a mirror or a picture or something on the other side. So yeah, I felt like that was a little bit of a fail on my part whenever I did the screenshots, but I was moving pretty quickly. And you'll see the one issue that I have building in roofs like this. I really wanted to not have to do that, but there's no way of making that work out until Maxis decides to stop being jerks about some stuff. No, I'm kidding. It's not their fault, even though it kind of is. But you can see I had to keep adjusting. Like, the lights were sticking out, and then I realized that the computer desk, good lord, my brain, and I saw that there. I was like, that can't be right, and so it took some adjusting and working, but eventually everything fits in just fine. Add a little bit more detail. Thank you, Jesus, for Peacemaker and these amazing archways. I just wish that there were 2 more sizes. Sim could get out of door size right there. If you're watching Peace, you see what I'm missing here, and I won't put in a formal request because I know you don't care, but just a thought there that would help continue that theme across. But then again, when am I going to do this again? Although I would love to kind of build something like this. It would be a really cool like Parisian style build to do that over the doorway a little bit better. Although I could have just used like a 2-slot door and done the same thing. But I didn't feel like an exit out of a kitchen needed a big 2-slot door. But hey, at the same rate, it, you know, actually might have been smart to put the 2-slot door there, because if she was getting these from like an industrial shipment, or not an industrial shipment yard or anything like that, if she was getting them from like recycling from a building or something like that, then that would have, yeah, that would have been cool. But we're actually coming up to the screenshots, so I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, I have a Patreon now, so if you wanted to help me, you know, buy some coffee when I can drink it again, you can head over there, and, you know, anything's helpful. And of course, I always love you guys' comments on everything, so remember to like, subscribe, and share so that you can hang out with me some more. And talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.